to hit anything. Both SMG shots being thrown onto Skrul, but because it's an SMG, really doesn't have great distance here. Both players throwing a thermite grenade, neither player finding their mark. G7 Scout is going to be really good in these situations where you're at medium to long range. You're just trying to pick somebody off, maybe get a couple pot shots in here and there. It's absolutely great for that. And right now we see Princess Kitten still ahead of Skrul here. 277 damage is necessary for that Evo shield to be upgraded, whereas 325 is necessary for Skrul to upgrade that fully. Skrul is going to take the zipline, gonna drop down here. Just disengage completely. Princess Kitten. Take a look again with the Hemlock now, using the single fire of it. The shots finding their mark at least a little bit. I'm sorry, that was the Scout, not the Hemlock. I thought he had both the Scout and Hemlock. My apologies. Again, the Scout coming in very handy for these damage numbers. You don't really need to do a ton of damage. You just need to out damage your opponent. And so far, that is the case for Princess Kitten. Princess Kitten is going to use that shield cell, get back up to full shield, and we basically have a good old reset. Both players got a bit of damage here, and now they are splitting off. Probably gonna hope to find some better gear. Level 3 vest. Level 2 helmet again for both players, hoping to find a better helmet. Princess Kitten getting some decent shots down with the Scout. Unfortunately, is coming up against a triple take and loses that fight. Actually pretty hard. Shield damage was substantial. Some actual health was taken, about 3/4 of it. So Princess Kitten does need to heal up here. Translocator being used to disengage, and now shield cells are just going to be used until full HP or full shield is acquired. Ult being used here. Level 2 light ammo mag being used as well. Princess Kitten using that ult. Both players actually able to benefit from it this time. Last time it was used, only Princess Kitten was able to use it, and that was when they were at the vault. Both of these characters are pretty well off in terms of gear here. Princess Kitten is actually very, very close. Very, very close to that fully upgraded Evo shield. Skrul is a little farther away, 325 damage. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to try and catch up with Princess Kitten, given the gun setup Princess Kitten has. Again, the Scout so good at getting just pot shots here and there, which is great for upgrading your Evo armor at a distance. Skrul is only going to be able to win this if he is able to get in close to a fight. Speaking of getting close to a fight, Princess Kitten is taking quite a bit of damage. The Volt SMG shots and the R301 shots kind of just missing their mark a little bit here. Some damage was done, but definitely a lot more could have been done. Princess Kitten also doing a bit of damage as well. R301 shots being used here by Skrul, finding their marks at least a little bit. And he's now ahead, at least as of now, is ahead in damage. There's definitely a fight that these guys could win if they continue to play their cards correctly. They have a little bit of a positional advantage in that these players are with their backs to the zone. They are going to have to leave where they're at and push into the zone. Looks like Princess Kitten is already disengaging, trying to heal as much as possible. Medkit is being used by Princess Kitten. Syringes being used by Skrul. Shield cells earlier as well. So Skrul is back up to full HP and is ready to go. Ready to get back in the fight, but it looks like both these players are wanting to get into the zone first. They have indeed reached the safe zone and are now in a decent spot to maybe try and pick off a squad rotating in from the zone. But they don't have the best position for cover in order to do that. They're still in a relatively open area where people are going to be able to see them and potentially prevent them from doing any kind of substantial damage. If they stick with just this place, they will at least have some cover on either side of them. Out here in the open with being on the train tracks is a lot more dangerous. Squirrel jumping off the train tracks just to see if there is anybody above, or I'm sorry, below him that he can scout from above.
We're already inside the next
Successful on that part. Princess Kitten using that scout and level 3 scope, or 3x scope. Try and find somebody rotating in from the zone into the safe zone. Again, the scout really good for that. There is somebody down where Princess Kitten was looking. Not sure he was spotted out. Now he does see. He does get some shots off. Does break armor on one, but is yet to find another shot since then. So Evo Shield at 107, just a little bit ahead of Squirrel. Squirrel actually in a bit of trouble here. Might not be able to quite escape. Revenant's not known for his ability to escape, but just his ability to survive with that death totem, or to make a fight a little bit more even by disabling the abilities of his opponents. He is going to get up and close with this lifeline though. Volt SMG is going to be used. He does find a kill, or he does find a knock here. Does get the kill. Might actually die for it. Picks up a fully loaded Evo Shield and a level 4 helmet very, very quickly. Might actually let him survive here. It's getting tagged by a Volt SMG himself. Uses the ultimate here and re-engages on the Bangalore. Bangalore's not able to hit as many shots. The R301 coming through is able to hit just a little bit more of his shots. Death Totem does come into play. It teleports back to where the Death Totem is, and this Bangalore is somewhat low. Behind him, again, Volt SMG, definitely a really good weapon for these close range if you are able to use it and hitting your shots. Death Totem being used by the opponent here. Bloodhound is gonna drop. I really thought that he was fighting a Bangalore at first. Apparently I am incorrect there. Apologies for that, chat. But a good 1v2 there from Skrull will actually put him ahead in this game, at least. Princess Kitten did not get any kills this game as far as I am aware. So this, for sure, Skrull does win round 1 of the tournament. Again, you don't get extra points or anything if you do win. But right, just as of now, Skrull is just playing this out to play it out. Level 3 Evo Shield being picked up just to have a little bit more survivability in this fight. Tactical ability being used here as well. Shield cell is going to be popped, as well as that tactical. So Skrull in the zone. He's actually just gonna die to the zone because it just ticks for so much. Gonna try and use the legendary res. Not gonna work. And that's GG for that game. Really good showing there from Skrull, able to win.